Behind me is a tower where the 7 Seto Martyrs defended the Seto village in the surrounding area. That was during the Second World War. They paid with their lives, but right now they are still being honored as heroes in this area and throughout China and throughout the world. So this is a ticket to get into the tower. It's 10 yuan, which is roughly $1.60. And here's a little background about the tower. This is a statue of the 7 martyrs. The statue was funded by donations from local and overseas. This is where the water is, where they attacked the village. So I'm standing right in front of the tower right now. As you can see, there are a lot of holes in the walls. These holes were made by the cannons that were shot from the Japanese boats or ships that came to attack the Seto village here in Hoiping, China. So we're at the entrance here, the first room. So I'm standing inside the entrance on the first floor. It's really interesting. This is my second trip to this tower, so I get a chance to look at the tower again. As you can see, there were bullet holes and cannon holes, which have now been filled with cement. So this is one of the holes that I'm looking out towards the water. So they put a frame around it, so people don't pick up the hole, as well as stabilize the opening. As you can see, this is where the bullets hit. Okay. There's a plaque. Here's another hole. It's on the opposite side, facing the water. Just up the stairs to my right is a real big hole. There's some more writing. You can see the memorial building from this hole. So there's a few holes here where you can see actually the ground below. Beautiful view here of the water. Looks like a generator here. Here's a little history of the generator. It's a diesel generator. They were taken to the Hoiping village called Chiak Hom, or Chiak in Mandarin, and they were executed in front of the Seto Family Library. That's one of the stories. The way they were executed, there's different stories. They were either shot by firing squad, and I've also heard stories that they were beheaded. So that's still open to research. These are the Setos who fought in the Diaolou, in the fortress, against the Japanese attack. In the end, they died, and they are still honored every year from people in the surrounding areas and from people in China. And now it's known to Chinese overseas. And for example, I only found out about this place a few years ago. So I got a chance to visit 3 years ago. So I've come back again. It still stirs a lot of emotions in me. So I see this tower, and I actually visit the village itself this time. So I'm going to the memorial building right now. I'm in front of the memorial building here, just beside the tower. So last time I visited the tower, I didn't actually visit the memorial building. So this is the donation box. So just donate some money to remember these martyrs. So 7 Seto boys defended against the Japanese. They climbed to the top of the tower behind me, and they kept the Japanese from coming into the Seto village, but eventually they lost their lives. That was during the Second World War, and to this day they are remembered as heroes.